Good morning. It is Friday the 13th. So I have really been struggling with how to do this video today, how to talk about this weekend, because it is extremely volatile energy. We have both the Mars-Uranus square happening and the Jupiter-Saturn square happening this weekend. And all the while, the moon will be ruled by Saturn the whole time. It will be in Capricorn the remainder of today, and then it moves into Aquarius for the rest of the weekend, where both Saturn and Uranus are ruling the moon. So this is a lot of conflict, a lot of violent conflict. There is definitely mass casualty event possibilities here. Weather events, particularly earthquakes and or volcanoes, are possible with this. Really, this weekend is a weekend where we need to slow down, make sure that you are on the right side of history here, make sure that you're fighting for what you truly believe in. If you are protesting, be careful. Do not take your children, don't take your dogs. Absolutely prepare for the worst and hope for the best. But if you are not able to protest, if you're not able to get out there and be heard, and you are instead needing to stay home, do your best not to consume more information than you can handle. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the people around you, have patience, give people space this weekend, because this is very intense and it's happening collectively, but it's also happening to a lot of folks on personal level as well. Personally, yesterday was a major roller coaster of events where I thought things were going to get better, and then they didn't get better. I had to have my oldest dog put down, but then I also got to go watch a movie with my kiddo because I had some gift cards. It was a very up and down day all day. And then we also have what's going on in the world at the same time. So really give yourself space, give everybody else space, just be kind and remember what is important. Because right now we have people literally losing their lives over imaginary things. Borders aren't real. They're an arbitrary line in the sand. Billionaires, I mean, it's not even real. They're numbers in a computer program. You can't liquidate everything and have billions of dollars in cash. It's not real. And people are losing their lives over it anyway. They are being starved. They are having their families ripped apart. All over things like borders and money and greed and power and control and race and religion and what's between your legs and who you fall in love with. And it's absolutely absurd that people are losing their lives over these things. They're having their families ripped apart over these things. And it's something that I personally have a really hard time wrapping my mind around. But it's still happening either way, and we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves while all of this other stuff is happening, so we don't lose ourselves in it. So this weekend, slow down, take care of yourselves, be safe. Things could go very, very ugly this weekend, and they likely will. Let me go ahead and pull the cards. What's the energy for the collective for the weekend? I got two of them. We're not even doing that. That's really off. What's the energy for the collective? Hold on. All right, we actually got the Ace of Pentacles, so that's a good one. That is a new beginning. It's planting a seed. This Jupiter-Saturn square is actually very interesting. I know I brought it up before. I think what we're going to see here is something get out of hand that can be used as leverage later, so it's going to feel like this new beginning. So there is this energy of like planting this seed, but also planting a new seed as far as what does stability mean to you, what is important to you, where do your values really lie here. So what to focus on, what does the collective need to focus on this weekend? It's one of those, an ending is a new beginning type of energies there. The Emperor. So make sure that you are defending yourself. You are defending whatever it is that you've built for yourself. Really focus on standing strong, being ready to fight for what's right type of energy here. The Emperor, it's the one thing, like, it's somebody you can see kind of very fatherly figure, but also ready to fight with the armor on type of thing. So really focus on that. Do your best to slow down and enjoy the little things. Give yourself space, but also be ready to protect what you need to protect as well. What does the collective need to avoid this weekend? The collective needs to, again, the Hermit. So don't get too stuck in your head. I know I've been talking about it since last year about making sure you did the work before the shit hit the fan, basically, because you're going to need to be present. You're going to need to be active in your life. You're going to need to be able to actually do something here. So really don't get too stuck in your head over everything that's going on. Think about where you belong in the story, basically. The bottom of the deck is Five of Cups. So there is like this underlying energy here of regret and sadness, right? So again, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Clarifiers for the Ace of Pentacles. We have Three of Pentacles and one more, please. We got two more. We have Knight of Swords and the Moon. It's actually really interesting. So the energy is this new beginning, this planting this new seed of stability, of values, of money. We have our Three of Pentacles, which is like kind of like showing off your work, saying I built this thing. It can also be seen as like your co-workers, people that you network with and things like that. And then we have the Knight of Swords, where we have this information that's like coming in, maybe ideas and things coming in, but at the same time we have the Moon. So things are not clear here, which really makes a lot of sense. This Saturn is in conjunction with Neptune. Things are not clear. As I said, I do think we're going to see something happen in the world that will be used as leverage to like create some kind of situation where like somebody will give in, people will give in based on a lie or based on manipulation to something, making deals based on manipulation here. So really watch out for that. If you find yourself in a situation where like people are saying, hey, I'll help you with this if you do this, really think that through and make sure that you're seeing the whole picture. Clarifiers for the Emperor. We have 10 of Pentacles, very Emperorish. And one more, please. Two more. Ace of Swords and the Lovers. So the Emperor, again, you're sitting on your throne, but you're ready to defend what you built, right? We've got this 10 of Pentacles, all about family, home, stability, right? Making sure that you're standing your ground on that. And then we have Ace of Swords and the Lovers as well. So this is really all about making sure that you're being honest with other people. You're being upfront with other people. You're not, do your best not to like get hung up in any kind of manipulation here, right? You definitely want to make sure that you are speaking your truth and being clear with the folks in your space. Make sure that you are standing up for what you believe in. You are defending that. You're defending what you've built. Don't allow other people to come in and tear down those things from you, okay? Clarifiers for the Hermit. Clarifiers, we have Seven of Cups. That is confusion. That's a lot going on, which there will be a lot going on here. And the Hanged Man. So we're not going to get stuck in our head, right? There's so much going on. There's so much confusion. Everything feels very foggy with that Neptune involved. And this is actually the Neptune card here. We need to be patient. We need to make sure we're looking at everything from all directions, not getting stuck on one little thing here and there. There's so much going on in the world. That's really been a lot of my art. People are getting focused on one little tiny thing, and basically they're missing the forest for the trees here. So really don't get stuck on one tiny thing. Make sure that you're looking at the whole picture. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, is the Hierophant. Really stand your ground here. Continue having your conversations with God, your guides, spirit, whatever. Make sure that you are standing on ground for what you truly believe in here.